The microwave oven exists because of radar, not because engineers were trying to improve cooking, not because anyone wanted faster food. It exists as a side effect of military research. To understand why, we need to go back to the 1930s and 1940s when the world was preparing for a very different problem. During World War II, radar became one of the most important technologies in modern warfare. Radar allowed militaries to detect aircraft and ships at long distances, often before they could be seen or heard. At the center of radar technology was a device called the magnetron. The magnetron generates high-frequency electromagnetic waves, now known as microwaves. These waves were powerful enough to travel long distances, bounce off metal objects, and return to a receiver. Radar operators quickly learned that magnetrons produced a large amount of energy. That energy was useful, but also difficult to control. Engineers working on radar systems noticed strange side effects. Equipment became hot, metal surfaces warmed unexpectedly. Food carried by technicians sometimes behaved oddly near active radar units. In 1945, an American engineer named Percy Spencer was working on radar equipment for Raytheon, a defense contractor heavily involved in magnetron development. While standing near an active radar set, Spencer noticed that a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. This was not expected. The radar was not designed to produce heat for cooking. It was designed to emit microwave radiation. Spencer began experimenting. He placed popcorn kernels near the magnetron. They popped. He placed an egg near it. The egg exploded. What Spencer observed was simple but important. Microwave radiation could excite water molecules inside food, causing them to heat rapidly from the inside. This was different from conventional heating. Traditional ovens heat food from the outside inward. Microwaves interact directly with molecules, especially water, fat, and sugar. The heat was not coming from fire or hot air, it was coming from molecular motion. Raytheon quickly recognized the potential, not as a kitchen appliance, but as a controlled use of a powerful military technology. The first microwave oven was built in 1947. It was called the Radarange. It was not designed for homes. The Radarange stood nearly 6 feet tall. It weighed over 300 kilograms. It required water cooling. It cost several $1,000s. These early microwave ovens were used in industrial kitchens, restaurants, and aboard ships. They were tools for speed and efficiency, not convenience. The technology was still closely tied to radar research. For decades, magnetrons were considered sensitive components. They were products of military innovation, not consumer electronics. As radar technology matured, magnetrons became cheaper, smaller, and easier to manufacture. This gradual shift made civilian applications possible. By the 1960s and 1970s, microwave ovens began entering commercial and domestic markets. At first, there was skepticism. People were uneasy about cooking food with radiation. The word itself carried fear. Microwaves were invisible. They did not glow. They did not burn like fire. Manufacturers had to explain that microwave radiation was non-ionizing. It did not make food radioactive. It did not alter molecular structure in dangerous ways. Even so, adoption was slow. What eventually changed public perception was not science, but practicality. Microwave ovens saved time. They fit into modern life. As households became busier, the ability to heat food in minutes became valuable. The military origin of the technology faded from public memory. Most people no longer associated microwave ovens with radar, magnetrons, or World War II. They became ordinary appliances. But the underlying principle never changed. Every microwave oven still contains a magnetron, the same basic device developed for detecting enemy aircraft. The same physics, the same wavelengths, only the purpose changed. This pattern is not unique. Many technologies we now consider domestic or harmless began as tools for war or surveillance. Radar itself moved into civilian aviation, weather forecasting, and traffic monitoring. Microwaves moved into kitchens. The transformation did not happen because the technology became safer. It happened because it became controllable. Engineers learned how to shield radiation, how to limit exposure, how to design systems that served everyday needs. The microwave oven is not an invention driven by culinary ambition. It is a repurposed weapon-adjacent technology. Its existence reflects a broader reality of technological history. Pressure accelerates innovation. War concentrates resources. Military research often pushes physics further than civilian demand ever would. Once that pressure disappears, the technology remains. It looks for new uses. Sometimes those uses are mundane. Sometimes they reshape daily life. The microwave oven did both. It shortened meals, changed kitchen design, altered eating habits, all without anyone originally intending it to exist. The people who developed radar were not thinking about reheating leftovers. They were thinking about survival, detection, and speed. The microwave oven is a reminder that modern life is built on unintended consequences. Not every invention is planned for its final purpose. Some technologies simply escape their original context. They outlive the problem they were created to solve. And once they do, they become normal, invisible, taken for granted. The microwave oven is not a symbol of convenience. It is a leftover of a world at war, repurposed, normalized, and quietly embedded into everyday life. Once a technology becomes ordinary, its origin stops mattering. Few people think about radar when they press a button on a microwave oven. Few people consider that the same physical principles once tracked aircraft in the dark. This forgetting is not accidental. Modern systems are designed to hide their complexity. They present simple interfaces and erase the context that created them. The microwave oven does not explain itself, it just works. This is how military technology enters civilian life, not through explanation, but through usefulness. Over time, the story compresses. Radar becomes background infrastructure. The magnetron becomes a component. The microwave becomes an appliance. The original urgency disappears, but the artifact remains. What looks like convenience is often residue of pressure, residue of fear, residue of problems that no longer exist in the same form. The microwave oven did not change because society demanded it. Society adapted because it was there. This pattern repeats across modern technology. Systems built for extreme conditions survive by becoming ordinary. And once they are ordinary, they stop being questioned. The microwave oven is not an exception, it is evidence. Evidence that much of everyday life is built from solutions to past emergencies. Solutions that outlived their original purpose and became normal.
If this story interested you, subscribe. More hidden histories are coming.